Hey, what's up, you guys? It is me, Stephanie Chanel. Welcome back to my channel. So today, you guys, I have a pretty exciting video for you. This is probably going to be all over the place though, you guys, because this is probably going to be an all over the place video, you guys, because I am so excited. So I wanted to make a video just on this one particular fragrance that I have been loving. I bought this 3 days ago, you guys, and I cannot stop wearing it. The fragrance that I'm talking about is Milestone. It's Club De Nuit Milestone, and this is from Armaf. Number one, like the packaging, it's like, wow. Okay, so it's a really big, gigantic, reflective gold bottle. This thing is actually, it's kind of cute. At first I thought it was a little tacky, but it's kind of cute. The whole bottle is gold, and then it does have this like peekaboo like window right here where you can see your juice. And without, I guess, showing you guys like too much, can you guys see that? Like, I've used quite a bit, and like I said, I got this 3 days ago. You guys, I'm obsessed with this fragrance. I don't know if this was meant to be a men's scent, but it is so darn good. Okay. But just to let you guys know, I have gone down a rabbit hole with Middle Eastern fragrances. So if you see a few more Middle Eastern fragrances popping up on this channel, that's why. Because I've gone down a rabbit hole. They're so affordable and they're like beast mode, okay? So I'm looking here at the notes. So this is the Armaf Club De Nuit Milestone. The main accords for this is marine, aromatic, woody, powdery, musky, violet, fruity, citrus, amber, and salty. And then the top notes are C notes, red fruit, bergamot. The middle notes are violet, white woods, sandalwood, and then the base notes are ambroxan, musk, and vetiver. Now, upon first sniff, I get vetiver. This is very vetiver heavy to me. Vetiver always smells like hay. Take that how you want, but that's what I got. And that's with every fragrance that I've ever smelled that has vetiver in it. I get this like woody hay like fragrance from it. Now, ambroxan can go either way. It can turn something into like cleaning product smelling. Ambroxan is pretty much just a chemical or synthesized version of amber. I feel as though if they used actual amber or ambergris in this, that would have taken it to the next level. But you guys, that ambroxan in this, it's not like a medicinal or not medicinal, like a cleaning product, amber or ambroxan. It is actually very smooth. This whole thing is very well put together. Now, when I first sprayed it, I was like, dang, that's a little screechy. Like, that's a little wild. I don't know about that. But after getting used to this fragrance, okay, all right. But once you get outside and that air just starts to blow, you get like a nice cool breeze, you get wafts of your fragrance and you're like, oh, that's me? I don't really know how to explain what this does, but when you first spray it on, it leans masculine. So right now, I'm getting a little bit of that the sea notes. It's more like a sea salty kind of note, but it's a bit aquatic, but not in like a nice watery kind of aquatic. This is like you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. Aquatic, I guess is why they call it marine notes, but it's like that. So to me, I get that, but then right away, it's like that mixed with that bergamot. So it just smells very like citrusy and salty. In the beginning, I am not getting any of those red fruits at all, but then that starts to dry down. Now, to me, the dry down kind of skips the middle notes, kind of, because it says that there's white woods, violet, and sandalwood. Now, to my nose, that dry down, when it's first starting to dry down, I get sandalwood and vetiver. So this is very woodsy to me in the beginning. There's nothing sweet about this fragrance in the beginning. It's just very much so vetiver and sandalwood. Then that musk does start to peek through. So you're kind of still getting that saltiness, but then you're getting that nice creamy sandalwood. It's a beautiful sandalwood. This is not a cheap, nasty sandalwood. This smells so beautiful. This is like an expensive smelling sandalwood in my opinion. It's quite creamy. It's not sweet, but it's just a creamy, beautiful sandalwood, and it's mixing in with that vetiver. Now, I know this sounds crazy and it might sound scary. This is a unisex fragrance. Now that I'm sitting here looking at this, it says for him and her, or for men and women. But don't be afraid of that, because I do love me a good, woody fragrance, but I also love like a nice sweetness to go. Oops. I also do love a really nice sweetness to go with it. Now, this perfume, you are not going to get that sweetness right away. You can mix this with like a really good vanilla, and I think that it would go really, really beautifully. As a matter of fact, I did mix this with Bare by Victoria's Secret, not Bare Vanilla, but Bare, their newest fragrance, and it actually was beautiful. But let me tell you something, this perfume is beast mode, so it will eat up that other fragrance. So you have to be very gentle with this one, unless you want this to be like the shining star like I do. Because if you wait, just give it some time, spray yourself down and go about your day, when you actually get a waft of it, that violet starts to peek through, okay? Those red fruits start to sweeten up, and it's like it becomes this juicy, kind of thick, red fruits. It's almost like you're getting the deepest kind of maybe cranberry, you're getting the deepest strawberry, the deepest, I wouldn't say cherry necessarily, but it's definitely like maybe red currant. You're getting like that red currant, you're getting that tartness of like a cranberry or a raspberry maybe, possibly strawberry, I'm not sure. It's like a sweet tart red fruit, but it comes in at the base, which is why I don't understand how it's a top note here. It's definitely in the base, because you have to wait till this gets on your skin and it has to warm up and it has to go through this weird fluctuation of, do I want to be masculine? Do I want to be feminine? Do I want to be somewhere in between? And it definitely leans one way in the beginning, but it definitely leans the next way at the dry down, in my opinion. This is so gorgeous, you guys. That musk comes in, musk comes in, that violet comes in, those red berries come in, and oh my God, you guys, that vetiver, it never goes away. That vetiver keeps this smelling like a beautiful kind of, but it's very slight, like a very beautiful woody kind of balance there, but in a very beautiful feminine way once you let this completely dry down. Now, this fragrance is, to me, beast mode, because let me tell you why. It's not beast mode, but it is like a step behind beast mode. So this one, when you spray it on you, as soon as you spray it, you smell it. Like, it's just everywhere. It's not beast mode to the point where you could just do 1-2 sprays and be done. You could, but for me, I'm a turn up and I spray my perfumes, okay? So I spray this one down. You guys saw I did about 4 sprays on this one arm. I like to spray my clothes. I like to spray my skin. I like to spray everywhere because I like a bubble, okay? Now this fragrance, you don't have to spray it like that to get a bubble. When I first got it, I sprayed it one time on this arm, one time on that arm, and that was it. I went about my day and it was burning up that day. And that's what I want to say about this fragrance. It's good for all types of weather. A lot of people say they like it for the springtime, summertime. Me, I think this is beautiful in the heat. I think this is going to be beautiful in the fall, in the winter. I think it's just going to be so beautiful. Maybe not the winter so much, only because I like this to be an outside fragrance where the wind is blowing and I get like a nice waft of it every now and then. In the wintertime, you're more so cuddled up and cozy. So I don't know about the wintertime. I will still try it. But for right now, I'm really thoroughly enjoying it as we're in that weird in-between space. Like, it's really nice and cool in the morning. The afternoons get hot, cool again in the evening. We're in that almost fall, but it's not quite fall weather right now. And I think that this is so beautiful. I am loving it. So people are comparing this to Creed. What is it? Creed. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Creed Millicim Imperial. I don't know. I never tried it, but people are comparing it to that and saying that this is a beautiful dupe for it. You guys, Armaf is such a good, great, excellent dupe house. And if you get a chance, I would definitely suggest you getting your hands on some of their fragrances. It's hands down some of the greatest fragrances you will try. This scent lasts me days on my clothes. On my skin, it lasts me all day. So when you walk past people, it will catch their attention. You might go nose blind to this fragrance, but when you walk past somebody, it will turn their head. They will try and figure out what it is. The lady that I came in contact with the first day that I got this, and I said I did one spray here, one spray here. I was applying for a credit card, and it was a pretty, like one of those credit cards that not everybody can get their hands on. Let's just say that. I went and I was applying for this credit card, and the lady said, I had no doubt in my mind that you were going to get approved for this card. And I'm like, why? She said, you smell like money. Like, just like that. You smell like money. I said, really? She said, I don't know what you're wearing, but it's completely different, and it smells like you have money. I was like, oh, thanks. I don't gatekeep, but if you don't ask me what I'm wearing, sometimes I just won't say it. I just say thank you and keep it pushing. And that's what I did. And so this does smell like money. Now, would this be a safe blind buy? I don't think so. I love a beautiful unisex fragrance. And like I said, this one does lean more masculine in the beginning, but if you wait for that dry down, it is just beautiful. It is feminine, in my opinion. I just love it. So anyways, you guys, that is Milestone by that is Club De Nuit Milestone by Armaf. And I absolutely love it. You guys should check it out. I did get mine from my local perfume guy. And I paid about $40 for it. I know that you can find this on Fragrance Buy. And you can also find this on, I believe Amazon has it. I don't know. I didn't buy it off of, any website. I went in person and got it. But you definitely just want to make sure that you check your boxes. They do come with a holographic logo on it. Make sure that you have your logo on there. And yeah, you guys, this is the fragrance that I have been in love with. This, if you can get your hands on this, I would definitely suggest it. This is just something that I just want to douse my body in. I just want to smell like this all the time. It's good. It's good. It's good, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and drop some comments down below. Drop a red heart if you stayed until the end. I love you all so much. And did I say subscribe? Because it's free to subscribe and it really helps me out. So please do that. And I'll see you all in another one. Peace.